You should be cranking out 4 to 5 punchlines per minute.
Should we go with a bigger crowd or a smaller crowd? Because I feel like smaller crowd is more. It's harder because you got a smaller audience to try and please and make laugh, but it's less embarrassing if you bomb.
Well, you listen. I like intimate settings. It depends. If you wanna go big, go big.
Zeke has a history of trying to go big.
Go big. Why not? If it's gonna be your only time, what happens though if you do it and you love it and you fall in love with it and you want to keep doing it?
I quit this job.
Yeah.
I quit the job. So the day that happens, I will leave.
As a traveling comic, I can tell you, do not do that. You keep that day job, boy.
A lot of late nights. I got to catch you. You come out to South Florida often, right? I know you've been to Delray. You've performed out here.
Yeah, Delray. I've done Key West. I come out. KevinBozeman.com has all of my tour dates. I don't have anything specifically right away. I'm hopping on a cruise in July, so I'll be out in Fort Lauderdale, and I plan on hitting y'all up and y'all taking me out to dinner.
We got to repay you for your advice. Yeah, we got you.
Listen, man.
I've got a question for you, Kevin.
This is real expensive advice I'm giving y'all. So it's gonna cost you some red snapper or something, homie.
So my question for you is, I'm writing these jokes and I'm struggling here because I don't know which is worse, offending the audience or not making the audience laugh. What's the lesser of two evils?
Offending the audience, because if you don't make them laugh, you don't make them laugh. If you offend them, they hate you.
Have you ever offended an audience? Have you ever walked out somewhere?
Yeah, I live in yes.
Oh no.
Yes, and I will continue to offend, but there's a way to do it. And there's, sometimes people are going to just be offended no matter what. But you feel like nowadays people come to spots and they are just looking for you to rub them. They're looking to call management on you.
It's like
they got their phone in their hand, waiting.
They're buying tickets almost like they're the guy that wore the Pacers jersey to go to MSG. Just to be just kind of be like a heckler,
he's asking for it.
And the Pacers ain't even playing.
Yeah, they're asking for it. They're just putting themselves in harm's way. I would say this though: more than likely, if you guys are writing jokes, your biggest problem without even seeing your jokes that's written is they're probably too wordy. You're probably giving out too much information.
Okay.
Too much setup. Too much setup. Too much storytelling.
One way to do it is when you writing your jokes out. Write your jokes out and long, like pen, pad, no computer, pen, pad. And then when you get to your punchline, write your punchline in a different color ink. And then look at how many words you're saying before you get to your punchline. And then you'll be like, that's a lot of stuff. And see if you can make it smaller and without losing the context of your joke.
I love that. Absolutely love that, because I also think the art that we have lost is actually putting pen to pad, because I know you've been in your notes app. I've been in my notes app as well, and that's not going to serve us any justice.
Pen to pad helps you remember better.
Kevin,
you're actually writing out the words.
KevinBozeman.com. Kevin Bozeman, a stand-up comedian. You've been doing it for what, 25 plus years?
25, baby.
25.
25 in the game.
25 in the game.
Hey, shout out, man. I got a podcast too called Boze Knows, and this is why it's so disappointing that you took the L. I specifically focus on sports gambling, and you are taking L's thousands of miles away.
Wow.
But all you got to do is tap into the resources.
I should have been watching. I should have been streaming that before I did my picks.
Buddy. I'm killing. Right now, my number one bet is I bet at the beginning of the year that the Rockies were going to have the worst record in baseball at plus 250. I don't even think they're like 9 games behind the White Sox. I don't even think they're going to catch them.
Are they going to even finish the season?
They're going to be a 20-win team. They're going to be 100. They're going to be 20 wins and 140 losses, dude. They are so bad.
Have they offered you a cash out yet? Are they begging for you to get?
They have not offered me a cash out, but fade the Rockies. Take them on the run line. I've been betting White Sox Rockies parlay to lose both games.
Yeah,
they pay out.
That's crazy.
Do you watch these?
You're getting almost even money for them. Like right now, I took the White Sox tonight to lose to the Orioles and the Rockies to lose to the Mets. That's a minus 120.
Look,
all right. I need to stop speaking about degenerative.
No, here's what I'll say, though. Here's what I'll say to anybody listening and watching right now that just tapped in. Kevin Bozeman, stand-up comedian, also from the Southside of Chicago, also a White Sox fan, who is letting you know, yeah, he loves money more than he loves the Sox, and he's making money off of them. I think I would have to take that to heart. I might have to tap in on it.
These strategies very profitable, as we are seeing now. My question is, are you watching these games, or are you scrolling and you're just refreshing? Not. Okay, good. Okay,
absolutely.
You don't have to.
Why would you? I do go. I still love going to the games. I go to White Sox games all the time. I'll say this. I'll say this. If you're seriously about crafting a set for stand up, you need to run it a couple of times. You need to hit up a couple of open mics and just run it a couple of times.
Before the big show.
And then just to see what your voice sounds like, get your beats down, and then run it.
Okay. I'll take that.
So take little L's before you take the big L.
Okay, yeah.
What about the W?
Take some preseason losses.
When does the W come is my only issue.
I get used to losing. Yeah. You just kind of get accustomed.
You become a White Sox fan.
I think if you stay in your wheelhouse, you can sneak off with a W. I'm for sure you're going to have a supportive crowd there. I know you're going to have.
Yeah, we're going to have you. We're going to have you. We're going to have our coach, Coach Kevin Bozeman. Yeah,
we got to pay you not just to perform that night, but to laugh at our jokes.
Yes.
Like a little, like a 20% on the side is to be the lead laugher.
Yeah.
I will heckle you two with no end before I ever.
We got to give him the wrong date.
Before I ever give you the comfort of a fake laugh, I will prepare to crash this plane with all three of us in it. Like, no way. That is an insult to the game. We will go down, the three of us, in flames before I give you the comfort of a fake laugh.
Is that against the rules in stand-up comedy? Is that an unwritten rule? You cannot give a fake laugh for another comedian?
A lot of time comics give those laughs as like a sarcastic, like, hey, man. It'll be like a, ha!
Oh, no. That would hurt. That exact sound right there would hurt.
From the back of a room, so you know it's from another comic.
Kevin, who's the best in the game right now not named Kevin Bozeman?
Oh, man, there's so many really good ones, dude. All the ones that you guys like are the ones that I like, Chappelle and Burr. I always say, though, that, Eddie Murphy has always been the funniest person on the planet. Not necessarily the best stand-up, but all the things. If you take all the things, sketch comedy, stand-up comedy, animation, carrying movies, Saturday Night Live, doing like he's checked so many boxes, and he's been in it since the early '80s. So that's 40 years
evolving.
40 years of dominance where he's been dominating. But Deion Cole is great, by the way.
Deion Cole, another Chicago brother.
He is. He's so good. He has such a way of painting. That's what you're doing, basically. You're painting a story so people can see it with your words. So think about it like that. Are you painting a picture, Theo? Theoretically speaking, are you painting a picture with your jokes?
I sure would hope so. Because it was definitely not a masterpiece what we did with the punchline picks. Kevin Bozeman, I appreciate your time pulling up. I appreciate you dropping some knowledge on us. We will treat you to that steak dinner on CCAT's tab. Just let me know next time you're down here in South Florida.
All right, homeboy, for sure.
That's the dog right there. Kevin Bozeman, stand-up comedian. He tours. You can check him out at kevinbozeman.com. He's been on Comedy Central, NBC, CBS, and Fox. And, of course, he has his Boze Knows podcast, talking sports, giving you the insights, parlaying. Rockies lost, White Sox lost. Winning motive, apparently.